Hello everyone. This is part of the February Love Series. Today's about self-love. There are 4 cards. This is about you. You the viewer, you who are tuning in to watch this. This is about you. So if you need to hear this message, here it is. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. So this is called the Self-Love Tarot Spread. My friend, I give her credit for finding this. I'm sure she found it somewhere on the internet. It doesn't actually say who created it. So if she created it, I thank her. I can't use her real name. But if someone else created it, I want to give credit to whoever made this. It's got these, it's 4 cards and it's got these really cool sun and eye symbols and moon symbols on it. Someone created it, but I like it. So I don't know. I want to give credit. I did not create it. And I'm not sure if my friend created it, so just in case. Whoever did, thank you. Okay. I pulled 1 oracle card to go with this to confirm. You know, confirm, validate, whatever advice it offers will just kind of add, kind of like a clarifier, or it'll add to the reading. So for Self-Love Tarot, for those of you tuning in, this is going to be about you, loving yourself. So number 1 card here is how I see myself. So, well, I say that, but how do you see yourself? You guys see yourself as the Prince of Cups, which is also the Knight of Cups in tarot. The Knight of Cups is someone that usually is bringing a love offer. Now, this can be someone bringing a love offer to you, but in this case, it's Self-Love Tarot. So oftentimes we talk about the Knight of Cups can also be someone who's holding a cup. He drinks from his own cup, which means, you know, he's loving himself. So you guys think you love yourself. But there's a but. So you see yourself as loving, giving people. You're always offering love, but you're not really offering it to yourself. And I say that based on the number 2 card. This is your true self right here. 7 of Swords. Guys, this is my deception card. This is someone who's not being honest with themselves. And I know it's hard. You're not a liar, but it's hard for you to accept and admit that maybe you're not so loving to yourself. You put a lot of love out there for other people. You show a lot of love and generosity and kindness. You offer love to people who maybe don't offer it back. Or you get love, but you don't love yourself. And there's a lot of reasons for this. So with your true self, you know, you are a very smart person. You communicate very well. You believe you love yourself, but you're believing the lie. Because there's something here where you're not loving yourself as much as you think you are. You can't love yourself if you're, like, you know, not being kind to yourself. So the 7 of Swords, like, he's stealing away all these swords. So you're keeping your thoughts to yourself, and your thoughts are negative. That's what I'm getting. Your true self is that maybe you think more negatively than you allow others to see. And you keep it to yourself, or maybe you probably are your own worst critic. I get that. I'm kind of right there with you. If you feel like you make mistakes and you feel like you let people down, you are super critical and harsh of yourself, you know, or harsh on yourself, I should say. I'm pretty hard on myself too. So I understand that. And the thing is, we need to be a little nicer to ourselves and go, you know, it's okay. We made a mistake, but we're more upset about it than the other person. When we make a mistake with someone else, they're like, no, it's fine. And we're like, no, I hate myself. You know, don't do that. So yeah, your true self is that you want people to think that, you know, you offer a lot of love, but you're not offering it to yourself because of this card. Which leads me to number 3, the Prince of Wands. That's what's blocking you from loving yourself. You are very aggressive and hard on yourself, like I just mentioned. I mean, look at the aggression in this lion here. He's angry. The guy on him is angry too. The wands can be a lot of different things, but intuition, I feel like intuition is big here. But look at the red. Like, I feel like there's a lot of anger with yourself, and I don't know if this comes from, you know, childhood trauma, if it comes from relationship trauma, like you've had these experiences that have kind of made you a little bit soured on yourself. I've been there. you know, and then if you go through things where you grow up being bullied or mistreated in relationships or different things, you start to talk down to yourself because you're like, so many people will do it. You start to believe it yourself. Stop. You've got to break it. And I'm saying that as someone who used to do the same thing, and I'm still not perfect about it, but therapy helped me a lot. So, you know, that's why you're blocking yourself, because you're very aggressive with yourself, and you know, you want to punish yourself every time you screw up or you say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. You feel like you upset everybody or you mess up their day. Like, you're really hard on yourself because somebody was hard on you. Somebody or something, an experience, has tainted your vision of yourself. It's tainted your feelings for yourself. And you've got to love yourself. Hug that inner child. You know, do something. This block has got to go. So you've got to change that, Red. You've got to come from the heart space and be like, you know what? I love myself. I forgive myself for the mistakes that I've made. You know, and you're like, I am only human, and it's okay to make mistakes. I will learn from my mistakes. It's not the easiest thing when you have been feeling the same way about yourself for so many years. But that leads us to the Eight of Swords. How can you bridge the gap between, you know, how can you bridge the gap between the way you see yourself and your true self? You have all this love to give. Give that love to yourself. This person's blindfolded. This is no more negative self-talk. Get out of your head. Easier said than done, I know. So the thing is, try to change it. Try to change your way of thinking. It's not going to be easy at first, but the way that I had to do it was, I was told no more negative self-talk. So I started talking myself up. And I might be dating myself here, but if anybody saw, you know, Saturday Night Live with Stuart Smalley back in the day saying, you know, I can't remember all the things he used to say, but I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. So tell yourself stuff like that. Yeah. But you don't have to say it as cheesy as that, but you can tell yourself. Sometimes I have to go look at myself in the mirror, or I have to lay there, or when I'm going through a moment and I'm just like, nope, stop. I stop myself and I go, you know what? I am smart. I am beautiful. I'm amazing. I can do all these things. You know, I have all these talents and all these skills, and you know, people like me, and people tell me I have this great energy and all of this, and I've got to believe what people are telling me as long as it's positive, right? You know, and I have to believe that, because if I start believing what the negative people say, then it makes me negative. So, you know, don't buy into that. Buy into what your friends and family are telling you how wonderful you are. They're being honest. Don't feel like you're an imposter, you know. Don't feel like people are just telling you things to tell you. They don't have to say that. They're saying that because they see something in you. They see how smart you are. They see how beautiful you are. They see what you offer people with all of your character traits. You got a great sense of humor. You got a great personality. You're a giving, loving, kind person. All the things that you like to go out and do, people see the way you try to give love in the world. So you just need to see that for yourself. So that's how you bridge the gap. No more negative self-talk. You know, try to get out of your head. Quit stealing away with these thoughts that, you know, you're not good enough, or I'm useless, or I screwed up and I'm just a screw up. No, we have to stop that. It just leads down this negative path, and then nothing good happens for us because we're over here like beating ourselves up. It's time to stop. It's time to get that Prince of Cups. He's flying high on an eagle. He's got so much love to give. Like, give that love. Like, every time you think about how much love you love someone and how much you want to give to them and be kind to them, try to turn that around on yourself. You know, I don't know if there's any good exercises out there for this, but I try to find something good about my day every day and positive. Or when someone compliments me, I love it. I just, you know, when someone compliments you, say thank you. And it makes me feel so good when someone compliments me. Even if they're like, oh, that's a lovely sweater. Someone said that to me at the store not long ago. And I found myself, thank you. And I smiled so big. I felt so good. I'm like, I knew it. I love this sweater because the color is so rich and beautiful. And they loved it too. And I don't even know that person. But I appreciated their comment about it. It made me feel really good inside. You know, or I've been told that I have a nice spirit about me. And that one really lifted me up when I needed it. And people, I've been told, you have a lovely energy about you. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. I'm like, thank you. I always try to put out good, kind, positive energy. Do I always do it? No. I have my good days and my bad days. And it's okay if you have a bad day. It's fine. Vent about it, write about it, do whatever it is. If you have to keep a journal where you talk about all the good things that happen, or keep a journal every time someone says something to you, write down, today, someone told me this, and it really meant a lot to me. And when you go back and read that, you're going to be like, wow, I really have a lot to offer. Drink from your own cup. The cup that you offer love to everybody else, all that love you have to give, drink from your own cup. That's my advice. That's how to bridge the gap. We all need to do it, even me. I'm still working on it myself. So be a work in progress. Don't be too hard on yourself if you're not making a lot of progress right away. It's okay. These things take time. It's taken me 1.5 years of growth to get away from that. Almost 2 years now. Almost 2 years. If it takes me this long, it might take you that long or even longer. Maybe you'll be shorter than that. Who knows? But it's okay. Go at your own pace. As long as you're putting in effort and you're trying to love yourself, that's what matters. So treat yourself. Enjoy yourself. Find the little pleasures in life and seek them out. Do what makes you happy. A happy heart makes a happy smile. You're gonna love yourself. Love yourself the way you say you love yourself, the way you love others. With that, I'm going to pull the oracle. This is Waxing Gibbous number 4 on the moon. It's number 13, and it says will. So let's see, 13 reduces to 4. I think of 4 as being a lot of stability. I also see like, when I say will, it's like where there's a will, there's a way. So where there's a will, there's a way. So gather your strength, your willpower. This is where your power comes in. You are a powerful person. You have a lot to offer the world in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of wonderful, you've got a lot of wonderful traits about you. Even if it not just physical, it's mental, it's emotional. You're very smart. You're very skilled. You're very talented. People can tell you probably speak very eloquently or something, Or they like the way, I've been told I'm very descriptive and in a funny way sometimes. And that meant a lot to me too, because I'm like, oh, thank you. I didn't think anybody knows but me. I like being descriptive on purpose. I like using different words, and I like to wax poetic here and there. And when someone appreciates it, it means a lot, because most of the time people don't notice these things. But when someone does, pay attention to that. That's someone seeing one of your true traits right there. You have wonderful traits, wonderful qualities. We're all human. We're going to make mistakes. We have some not so great traits and qualities too, but focus on the good stuff. Know that the bad stuff is there. Become aware that you have some negative qualities and traits, and become aware of when to hold back on those and be like, no, I'm not going to go there today. I'm going to go with the positive instead. Try to flip it around. Try to alchemize it. That's what I say. So you've got the will to do this. You can do this. Take your time. Don't be hard on yourself again. Drink from your own cup until it transforms you and you start feeling positive about yourself, until you get that self-esteem, that confidence up. That's what's going to matter. Believe in yourself. I hope that this helps. Until next time, guys. Bye.